And hello, people of the Twitch. I froze up again. I really got to figure out why it started doing that. Don't know why. Hello there. Hello there, people of the Twitch. I got a drowned zombie stomping around the place. What do you want, bro? You come thank me for building a giant statue in your honor? So, obviously, Minecraft, not Anthem. We're going to do this for at least a few hours. Because we gotta get shit done. And later today I'll be playing some Anthem. Whether or not I stream it depends on how I feel. But if I still have a sort of decent level of energy, then I'll certainly stream it. If I don't, it's quite fine. But I am going to play more Anthem today because I am enjoying it, and I am in the end game now. So the loot chase and level grind has begun. Alright, I'm not going to be able to sleep with you out there, am I? I'm going to take care of this, bro. Come here, dude, bro. Boop. 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 I already missed my Anthem guns. Do they again look like you're in the MC house? Just show. Hang on. I gotta get a decent angle. There you go. Is that? Get that perspective right. Think about there, eh? It's chilling out the mic. I should make videos like this. I should make a virtual background in Minecraft when I do. I don't know. 2-camera commentary pieces or something. Maybe that can be a Minecraft project between when we close off this world and when we wait for the 1.14 final release day. That'd be fun. We can make a whole bunch of them. We can just line them up. We can make one for news, one for opinions, one for sports and weather. Alrighty. So, plan for today. Slime farm, obviously. Boing. Now, we might want to start by digging it down another 4 levels or so, because we're at bare minimum, I think, for slime spawning. Or I could just... How do those sheep get down there? Oh, because there's dirt. There's dirt down there. They can spawn on dirt. I'm not sure whether I want to make it a multi-level slime farm. I don't think so. I think I might just go 1 level. But I might dig it down just another few levels. And just have it 1 platform with sky access. Might turn this into a bubble column so we can send the slimes up to slime balls up the surface, maybe. We've got 2 chunks to play with, so we don't have to be too sparse with. Ah, fuck! How much real estate we take up. Alright, I forgot. Hostile. Hey, slime bros. Hi, boys. Give me some chicken. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Aim wasn't perfect there, but we'll get by. A bit of Minecraft News Studio. Yeah, I'm liking the idea. Because now that I got the green screen set up basically permanently, well, not permanently because there's an Elgato green screen that can go up and down in an instant, but you know, it sits there behind me permanently, ready to swoop up. It's not a big deal to actually do green screen stuff anymore. Used to be I had to set up the green screen completely separately and take it down after I was done. It was a big rigmarole, so I barely ever did it. Izzy, how you doing? When did you do the top? The top what? When did I do the top of what? Sorry, I'm getting tangled on my mouse cord. I've got my mouse wired at the moment because in wireless mode I've got it set up to go to the other machine. So when I want to switch over to playing Anthem on the other machine versus doing stuff on this machine, I can just go pull out the cable and it's connected. But it does mean I'm using a wired mouse for the first time in a while and it's kind of distracting. So, let's see here. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. And Nothing else really needs to be degubbed here. But I do need to... Didn't I have a special box for slimes? I did. There we go. Okay, so... First mission, I'm going to dig that slime farm down another 3 levels, maybe. Just so we're nice... we got a nice sort of place to build some spawning platforms. Because I'm not going to leave it raw, of course. So, but we might need to make a new pickaxe. How many levels? 21 levels? Yeah, we can enchant something decent for that. And... Don't need 3 sticks, but that's fine. Okay, let's go enchant. Hello, okay, can't remember how I found you, but it was like 4 or 5 years ago on YouTube. Something I enjoyed your review since, and your voice too. Hope you have a good time. Nah, I'm having a good time. Whoop. Thank you. Alrighty. Need some of that. Let's see how we do. We have Unbreaking. And we also got Silk Touch. That's useless. Don't need Silk Touch even slightly on this thing, but it doesn't actually hurt us. So it's actually, do we have... What else we got here? Looting. Efficiency. We can slam efficiency on it. But nothing else really. There we go. That'll help make things go a bit faster. I'm going to scroll from your oldest videos till I find out. That might take a while. There's, I have no idea how many videos I've actually got up. It's well over 1,000. It must be like 1,500 or something. I would stagger a guess. Right, let's get digging. I mean, if you only started watching 4 or 5 years ago, that's less than halfway through my YouTube career. Because I've been doing it for about 14 years, maybe 15, I don't know. I haven't done the math in a while. Do you have the grinder thing in this world, or was that in an update? The grinder thing? Grinder thing. Not sure what you mean by grinder thing. Holy moly, you look so different. No, I didn't. I looked exactly the same, except about 10 years younger. Because I was 10 years younger. In a very, very literal sense. Oh, for remove it. Right. No. That's in the next update. We're still waiting on that. That's in the snapshot still. The special crafting table that can nuke enchantments. Yeah. I mean, this hook touch isn't going to hurt us. Worst case scenario, we pick up a bit of iron ore block, and that's not really a bother. Let's get rid of those soft bits so I don't have to keep switching tools. So how are we all feeling today? You good? Good. Still this gravel. Yeah. I'm starting to think about what kind of material I want to make the spawn floor out of. I'm thinking something dark to try and contrast with the slimes, because we're going to be able to see them from the top. Jeez, he flew back a fair way. Keep forgetting I got knocked back on this thing. Easy says, I'll be fine if my internet cooperates and stop freezing the stream. Oh no! Frozen stream. Actually, speaking of frozen things, it's finally starting to cool off in Sydney. We're just turning that change of seasons corner. So I've been sleeping without covers for months, because it's stinking hot in Sydney, and I'm a little bit fussy about my body temperature when I sleep, so I don't sleep with any covers for months and months on end in summer. I just sleep right on top of the fitted sheet on the mattress. But this morning, for the first time this year or this season or in the last 4 or 5 months, this morning I woke up and my feet felt a bit cold. So that's a good sign. I'm not sweating through the night anymore. Hooray! Speaking of the night. Found out how I found you. Didn't want to say. Part of my past, are they hidden? Now I'm curious. Gonna order. Yeah, I should order an air conditioner soon. Actually, you know what? I might as well just wait until June to buy one now, because then they'll be cheap. But you know I won't bother. And then next summer I'll complain again. And next summer I'll say, oh, you know what? This summer I really am gonna buy that air conditioner. I keep talking. No. Hopeless. Fucking hopeless. See, where's my little puddle? Here it is. Big boy bloke still sleep. I know, right? He's just enormous. I kind of wish I'd built him slightly further away, but then kind of not. Because he's so close to the base, it makes his size even more ridiculous. Sad, but bear in mind I was young. It was all brony stuff, right? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, nothing to be too ashamed about there. I was, I mean, I think I titled one of the videos, so I guess I'm a brony or something like that. But I was never really a brony. I just liked the show, at least for the first 2 seasons or so when what's her name was still in charge. Lauren Forst. As soon as she left, the show just wasn't nearly as good, so I stopped watching. But when she was at the reins, it was a damn well-written piece of thing. Quite fun character work. You're never gonna find 2 slime blocks together like this twice in a game? I don't know about that. It's not that rare. Same here, really, I like the music. Yeah, the fan music was really good too for My Little Pony for some reason. I've got like, I think 3 different Megamix track things that are like an hour long each, full of brony music that I used to listen to fairly regularly. It was surprisingly good. And it became more and more condescending. Yeah. That was my problem too. It got dumber when Lauren left, and it just wasn't nearly as good or well written anymore. And of course the fan base sort of evolved into a really sort of awkward, creepy, just ugh. Got to a point where you just didn't want to be associated with anything to do with that show, just because of the shadow, the hardcore brony fan base cast. How we proceed with the farm? I'm only going to go like 3 levels down, just because I want some room to build a nice looking spawn platform, because I think... Oh no, we're at 36 now, so we're already below minimum spawn. So I guess I really don't need to dig down any further. But I'm gonna, just because. But I'm probably only going to have 1 spawn platform, so we can see it nice and easy from the sky. We're going to have that sky access spawn as well. We've got 2 chunks here. And of course, it's one of the last things we're doing in the world, so we don't actually need it to generate lots of slime for us. I don't have any slime-based projects coming up. I just want it to work. Because we started the project, we might as well finish it before we close off the world. Don't like leaving things unfinished. Usually. What are you thinking? Or it's saying to folks to follow PewDiePie. Ugh. I can't wait till PewDiePie just fades away. He's such a tool. Such an enormous tool. Not that whoever he gets replaced with is going to be much better. That kind of shit tends to float, you know what I mean? Recently got back into Minecraft, mostly playing hardcore mode, keeps me focused. I've never done a proper hardcore, I mean I do play in hard, but I haven't done one of those hardcore challenges where, you know, you don't regen your hearts and you're dead kind of thing. Because for me Minecraft is more of a chill game, a chill out game, a zen game, so I can just sort of chat with you folks and fiddle around and dig and put blocks thing, and so I think I would enjoy trying to do a hardcore challenge someday. I might do it as a like a YouTube little mini-series or something. Just for a bit of funsies, but standard mode in hard difficulty is just about perfect for streaming. Out of the way. Makes it just dangerous enough to keep things interesting when I'm in trouble. Fair play, right? Would you stay around? Right, would stay around, but I'm knackered. Alright, no problem, son. Thanks for popping in. Please enjoy a restful night's sleep or a nap or whatever you need. Tell you what, I watched the watched the most recent episode of Gotham last night. If that show had started out this good, I would have been so much happier. But the first 2 seasons of Gotham are so achingly bad, I could barely stick with it. But I wanted to because I felt like the show could find a pace. And it did. About halfway through its run. Started to get actually good. And this most recent season is really quite interesting. I must be too far away from my beacon. I'm not getting the effect anymore. Haste. I'm right underneath it. It's ridiculous. Oh, I guess it does go on a sphere, doesn't it? Not a chunk-based effect, it's a spherical effect. Did you like the new Doctor Who? No, I didn't. It was a piece of shit. It's one of the worst... In fact, it might be the worst special. So, yeah, I'm really hoping next season, which I don't think we're getting until 2020, right? They're not making any Doctor Who this year? Is that what they said? I'm hoping next season we finally get some good stuff with Jodie. I mean, we got the same thing with the last Doc as well. That his first season was lousy. The Doctor was great, but the episodes were crap. But then he got good. Well, then he got good episodes, I should say. He was always a cool Doctor, but his episodes got much better in his second season. Yeah, Capaldi, right, yeah. I blanked on his name there for a second. You might be able to tell. Yeah, I really enjoyed Capaldi's Doctor. Just that sort of disconnected, grouchy kind of thing. But still the Doctor. Still though. Still no Matt Smith, is he? I think Smith's Doctor's my favourite. Just loved his energy. Especially when he made the switch from that boyish charm to just flat out fucking furious. That cold fury he could build up was so beautifully intense. Yeah, Tennant's a better actor, I think. I think Tennant's a far more powerful actor. But Smith, I just think, had better stuff. His Doctor was a little more dynamic somehow. But Tennant had that same thing, whereas kind of he could play the coiled spring pretty nicely. So possibly River Song will be joining 13. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like they very deliberately went, oh, we're making a clean break, and then they didn't with the Dalek thing, and I don't know how I feel about. I mean, we got a really nice arc with River, at least when you string it together chronologically, and I don't think there's anything that needs to be said. We got a beautiful intro, both on her last day and her first day. And everything in between was exciting and sexy and fun, and I don't feel like we need more. I mean, I love her to bits, but I feel like more would just start to dilute. What I would like to see... What I would like to see is Jodie's Doctor meeting the Doctor's daughter from that weird little episode where he was cloned into a girl kind of thing, whatever it was. What was the MacGuffin? That machine just made people for the war against the fish people. That one? What was the name of the episode? We never did see or hear from her again. Where the shit is she? I think we can guess the best pure talent we got in who is Capaldi? Yeah, Capaldi is just... I don't know, he's got the best charisma. Pouty is easily the most charismatic. Come here, boys. Boop, boop. Perfect target practice. Beautiful. Let's just make sure we can pick up those slimes. Waste not, whatnot. Should get dig up now. I don't really care about collecting the stuff we're digging up. I don't care about degubbing. Don't need more cobble. Watches that bites me in the ass as I decided to make this all out of slabs or something. Oh, last few swings. When's it gonna break? Oh, fuck you, cow. I'd like to see what they do if they reintroduce her. I mean, I guess they could roll back to one of her previous incarnations. What was the name she went by when she was kind of the teenage friend of her kids? I forget the name she went by. But yeah, I mean, did we see all of her? How much did she spend all her time with Rory and or did she have adventures before she joined them? Or while she was with them, or Mel's, Mel's. I mean, I think she was with them since like childhood, right? She was a childhood friend, but I don't know. Did she just lead a normal life when she was Mel's, or did she have other adventures? But then again, half the magic of River is the actress, whose name I also have forgotten. Man, I'm just no good. This whole weekend. This whole weekend, nouns. And I'm never really that good with names. This weekend especially, I can't remember anybody's name. Alex Kingston, yes. I mean, you have to be pretty charismatic and commanding of an actress to stand next to the other three doctors that she was involved with, because they all had a lot of presence, and to not get the scene stolen from you every time. I mean, the girl who played Mel's was fun, but I don't know if she bounced off. Was that Tennant when we saw her? I don't know if she had the... I mean, you could always recast, I suppose. So, spawning seems to be certainly fixed. I'm in trouble! Run away! Might have been a good idea to dig down. Seem to be getting a lot more spawns, even when we're in the area. I just want to dig! Leave me alone! Jeez. Jeez Louise. Don't even need a slime farm. I've got all the slime I'll ever need right now. She was introduced with Smith. Oh, right. Astronaut Lake. No, I mean... Wait, was Mills involved with Astronaut? Wait, what? I'll have to do a rewatch soon. My current series rewatch, by the way, for those... I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I'm going through Voyager again. I'm currently... I think I'm just starting Season 3. Astronaut Lake was her third season, actually. That was as... But wasn't Mel's only in like 1 or 2 episodes? Now I'm all confused. I don't know anymore. Okay. This is almost worse than when you guys tip troll me. I just can't get anything done right now. Yeah, no, Mills wasn't Astro River Voice, that's what I'm talking about, but Mills wasn't in those episodes. She was in the Let's Kill Hitler. Because that was the big reveal, right? I think that was the... Wasn't that the one and only episode she was in? Or was she teased in a different episode as well? That didn't actually do anything. Mills was in it for the 5 minutes. Let's go. That's right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So well, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Give me the River Song episode timeline. I couldn't even attempt to do that off the top of my head. I need a spreadsheet. I know Silence in the Library was her first and or last episode. Because that's where she was introduced, and also her last day. Well, actually not really her last day if you count the... I can't remember the name of the episode, but where they went to Trenzalore. Where she came up as sort of a memory ghost psychic thing. Name of the Doctor, thank you. That was a good episode. A little put off by the fact that Great Intelligence was there. I never really did like him. He was a bit of a weird villain. Not in a good way. There it is. Man, that took a long time to break, actually. Come on, boys, hurry up. I gotta go sleep. My aim's off. Kingston headcanons that River travels with Jack Harkness when he's not with the Doctor. She said so at the corner, so that's cute. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, Kirby, how you doing? So wish we got more of her with Capaldi. Yeah, they played really nicely off one another. Especially the first time he ran into her. That was a fun episode. With the heist. He got really, really angry at her pretending not, or what he thought was her pretending not to know him. I still haven't watched Torchwood. I've seen like the first 2 episodes, I think. They're a bit rough. I can never get past them. They're just kind of dull. But I really should give it another whack. The same thing happened with Game of Thrones though. The first episode of Game of Thrones I struggled with. It took me 3 attempts to finally get through it. And then I shotgunned the first 3 seasons all at once. But there is that problem of that funny little Welsh accent though. I can never concentrate over the Welsh accent. Just makes everyone sound a little bit dumber than they actually are for some reason. I heard. Have you ever heard a Welsh physicist talk? It's so weird. Because they're clearly incredibly clever, but then they also sound Welsh. No offense to any Welshmen or Welsh women who might be lurking. But you know it's true. Your accent's, I don't want to say goofy, but it's kind of joyful in a way that makes you sound simple. Except for Tom Jones, because his Welsh is a little bit weaker, and also he has that sort of baritone. It gives him a little bit more gravitas than the average Welshman. Season 1 of Torture was hard to get by. Oh, it's the entire season, is it? I was hoping it was just the first couple of episodes. But then again, I mean, I've used this example before, but Babylon 5 is just such a good show. But that entire first season, which you have to watch because important stuff happens. Very, very, very important stuff happens. But that first season is just not very well made. It's not well acted. The sets look garbage. The effects are horrible. Even some of the makeup is a bit dodgy. Most of it's pretty good though. But yeah, pretty much every day player or tertiary character in the first season of Babylon 5 is played by someone who just has had acting described to them once in a letter from a distant relative with bad handwriting. It's pretty rough. But you have to watch it. Otherwise a bunch of other stuff doesn't make as much sense in the good seasons, which is all of the other seasons. The next 3 seasons. It's good! But yeah, every time I rewatch it, I dread getting through that first season. It's so difficult. Children of Earth is magnificent. I'll fight you all. Is that the name of a Babylon 5 episode? Because I have to admit I don't know them by episode name. If so, which one is it? Give me the prime plot, and I'll remember it. Because I've watched it through maybe 4 or 5 times. I'm shit at remembering episode names and stuff. With the exception of some Doctor Who episodes, because they're for some reason just catchy. And SG-1 for that matter. SG-1 has some good episode names. And Friends, because they were easy. Friends was always the one where Rachel does this, or the one where Ross does this. Describes the episodes. I always thought that was a bit of genius. Fuck off! On the part of the Friends producers to name the episodes that way, because that's the way people talk about sitcoms anyway. The one where this happens. Oh, we're talking about Torchwood episode names, right, okay. Right then, that's as long as we need to go. Let's just fill in the gaps. We'll get rid of this dirt as well so we don't get these piggies spawning while we're trying to do stuff. Okay, job done. Boop. You're not welcome here either. Alright, let's go look at our materials and see what we can do the floor out of. If you wanted to start over 6 years, Galactica. Oh yeah, Galactica. Actually, that's another one of those things I still haven't got around to. Watching the original Galactica run. The remake, I love. And I've heard rumors recently they want to reboot it, which I'm terrified of because the original remake still stands up so goddamn well. Doesn't need to be rebooted all over again. Actually, you know what? Let's grab those back out again. Yeah. Cook up some more smooth stone. Just can't get over the Starbuck lady. I love Starbuck though. She was brilliant. Actually met Katie Sackhoff in person. She came to a con as a guest when I was working as a videographer for them. Same con I met John Vesquez at. The guy who made John the Homicidal Maniac and Squee and Invader Zim and all that kind of stuff. Same con. Weird having John Vesquez and Katie Sackhoff in the same room because they are, personality-wise, desperately opposite. She is bubbly and outgoing and fun and bouncy, and John is much more like me, reserved and quiet and just keeps to himself and doesn't really like interacting with boisterous people that much. What am I doing? Decupping. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. But yeah, Katie Sackhoff in person. Oh my god, so charming. fell in love with her instantly. How could you not? How could you not? So basically, Ellie and you. Oh, Katie Sackhoff's even way more outgoing than. You know, Ellie. When she streams, you know, she's very chatty and bubbly and stuff, but IRL, she's a bit more like me. She's a bit more reserved and not nearly as reserved as I am. You know, she'll start conversations with people willfully, and she's good at the people skills thing. But you know, by and large, she's not so different to me in that we just like we both like just doing our own thing in our own little space. Which is part of the reason we get along so well. Because we understand one another. We get each other. And it's nice when you find someone in your life that can do that. Which is why my circle of friends is small, but I would die on a hill for each one of them. I got Zygarde for What a Trade, with a twist on the N-word for its name. Idiot forgot to give me a reason to not just take apart and reassemble it. Fantastic. Fantastic. People are great. Don't you think? Alright, now, what material shall we make the floor out of? I'm thinking something dark, for contrast's sake. Maybe not a wood. Don't really have that many dark options now that I think about doing. I mean, we have... Is nether brick too dark? Is it going to look too spooky? Oh, actually, maybe some spruce. Although that much spruce all in one place might be looking a bit weird. Maybe something, maybe polished andesite. Something that'll tile. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Yeah, we'll give polished andesite a go. I should have enough. Hopefully. Otherwise we can we'll put a pattern in there or something as well, I guess. Leave room for the lights and all that kind of stuff. Zerp. Okay, so... Oh, bloody hell. Slime everywhere. Thank you for the follow, Benji the Demon. Oh, I'm in trouble. So many slimes. Split? Why would you split? Help! Why are the big ones not dying properly? There's a few medium ones left. There we go. I'm Lord of the Slimes! This is just my life now. The rest of the stream is just this. Christ. Alright, now I'll build it all the way to the walls because I'm not sure how I want to do the edges and stuff. So we can always tear it out again. Do they need light to spawn? No, slime don't care about light. Either the presence or absence of. With the exception of natural spawning slime in swamps, they only spawn under moonlight. And I think the brighter the moon, like whether it's in full moon or waxing crescent, things like that, the more slime spawn. But in spawn chunks, they just spawn whenever the hell they feel like it. Which is one nice thing about slime farms, is you can light them up to stop other mobs spawning, so you can not have it filled with zombies and stuff. Still have slimes that spawn. Suddenly a little bit dubious about... we should have enough. The quantity of this... Shush. I definitely recommend that you do. Has the same hidden depth as Minecraft. You can tell by your name probably under at least one internet or so. What? Should probably pick up Pokemon again. Yeah. Actually, you know what? The break between this world and starting New World 1.14, I'm still not sure when 1.14 is going to be out. They're in the bug squishing phase of the snapshots at the moment, but they've still got a few features to add, so we might be several weeks away still. So in the place of Minecraft, we might do the playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu that I've been sitting on, waiting for. Because I do intend to play and indeed stream more Apex, sorry, not Apex Legends, Anthem. But I know not everybody who comes to my streams digs that kind of content and like the more chill stuff, the Minecraft and the Pokemon. So we should have some content for them too. So that might be the plan. Should play Let's Go Eat. Yeah. I mean, we played through Let's Go Eevee, you know, from launch. Had a lot of fun with that. I liked it way more than I thought I would. I expected it to be just a cheap little filler game, but it's actually really quite fun. And I also picked up Let's Go Pikachu at the same time, because I knew I was going to play both anyway, because that's the kind of Pokemon fan I am. I always buy both versions. But yeah, when we do like a secondary playthrough of games like this, we usually play with a gimmick of some kind for Ultra Moon, we played with a coin flip gimmick, where I flipped a coin to decide on certain things about what we were doing in the game, which sort of added a little RNG madness. Quite fun. In other games, we've had like pure dark only teams. Mono runs, basically. Mono-type run, they call them. But yeah, I still haven't decided what gimmick I want to use for Let's Go Pikachu. But I think in the spirit of like the original series, anime series, maybe we do a bug-type only run. Because that was always a big thing in the first season or so. Missy was terrified of bugs. At least until Caterpie evolved into Butterfree. Then she liked it. Because she's shallow. Stupid. But yeah, it's kind of like a light-hearted version of a Nuzlocke. You know, we set some sort of little challenges, but nothing that's going to just be enormously frustrating. Just something to make it a little bit more interesting, or a little bit more fun. Ooh, I almost had exactly enough blocks. Oh wait. Oh wait. Haha, 10 left. Alright, now we should have no more animal spawns down here. Let's just grab some of that stone right there and zip. We'll get to that one after. I suppose we should do the walls as well. At least up to about, I guess, that high. Just as kind of artificial lid. Let's get it working first. Or, well, I guess one way or another the slime's going to spawn anyway, so it doesn't matter. And Viridian Forest is run at the beginning of the game. Yeah. I mean, none of the bug types in Gen 1 are particularly excellent. I do like Heracross, though. Heracross is a favourite. But yeah, bug types are not difficult to come by, and they do present a bit of a challenge, because the typings make certain gems quite difficult. Oh, okay. Where's that spider at? What the hell? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Where were you hiding? Pinscher, yeah, Pinscher and Scyther. Oh, right, yeah, I always forget. Heracross is Gen 2. I always make that dumb mistake. Pinscher and Scyther, though, they're not so bad, yeah. I always mistake Heracross for a Gen 1. He looks like a Gen 1. But yeah, Scyther is another favourite bug type. I've used Scyther a few times, mostly because he can get false swipe naturally. There's a witch in my villager farm. How did that happen? Or iron farm, I should say. Oh, she's not in there. She's on the other side. Okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, how could she possibly spawn inside there? Did you mob-proof Blag? No, I certainly did not. I mean, I kind of did. There are lights in there. You should be reasonably mob-proof. But there might be some spaces I missed. Let's go check. Oh no, the floor is... I can see the torches from here. I did do the floor. I thought I forgot. Yeah, and the inner rim's all lit up. And there are no mobs in here at all. Alright. Now... Boop. How are we doing on Oh, we've got plenty. Coolsies. What I also might do is... let's grab some of these and kind of mark off the center of each chunk. Yeah, his arms are mob-proofed as well. At least I think they are. Halhu, how you doing? My GF suggested playing through the game using Pokemon with names that begin with a letter of my choice. Yeah, I've thought of that too. Bit tricky though. I don't know if there's enough for a full team of some letters. But there is possibility there of some sort of... Wait a second, Bedrock. Since when do animals spawn on polished... Fuck's sake. You're only supposed to spawn on dirt and grass. Come on. Please. Just obey your own goddamn rules. Alright, is this the center? Should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's one off the center. So we got a double center going up. That makes sense. Good. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Nope. Caffeinated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Good, yeah, okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Wait, did I not grab? Oh, wait, they're there. Inventory blindness strikes again. Hey, Poops. You have to catch every Pokemon that can spawn in an area before you can go to the next. Yeah, I've heard of that rule before. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I went the wrong way up the other end. I'm a little concerned that no slime are spawning anymore. They were everywhere where I was trying to build the damn thing, but now they're not. Minecraft. Bedrock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it that way. Okay. I think we might have a few issues in the corner, but we might end up tearing out the corners for some of the purpose here. So I'll leave it like that. We'll see if we have any mob problems. Do you remember that you'll have to dig down more for the killing mechanism? No, I won't. I've got a plan for that. It's going to be on the same level. Similar to the one I built in the last Java world. We'll bait them in with Iron Golem. And then they'll chase themselves onto magma blocks or cactus, depending on what I decided to do. Don't need to actually drop them down to kill them. So long as you can make a move. Now let's check these arms, just to make sure I did mob-proof them. Just while we wait for sundown so we can see how that lighting works. Oh, that went well. I heard the ladder noise, but it didn't actually just carry me. Oh, time to say hello to the garbage truck, guys. Sounds like the glass today. Oh, wait. Yeah, we did. We did. That arm's all lit up. More than adequately. Wait for the crash. Tinkle, tinkle. Oh, maybe it's not the glass. Might be regular garbage. I'm not hearing the crash. And yeah. Mob proofed. No, except those stairs, actually. They might be a problem. Do we even need them anymore? I might leave them. Just for the sake of it. There we go. There we're good. There we're good. Garbage on Sunday. Garbage every day. I live in a fairly densely populated part of a very, very, very densely populated city. So lots of garbage is produced. It's pretty much a garbage truck every day. Oh, damn, fuck. I didn't mean to sleep. I wanted to leave it till nighttime so I could see whether or not bad spawns happen. Oh, slime! Thank fuck for that. I was just about to say, there's no goddamn slimes down there, and then one spawned right in front of my eyes. Thank fuck for that. I can actually get rid of these now too. I don't need these to find out where the slime chunks are anymore. Or mark them off at least, that's what I was using them for. Slime will spawn with 320. No, they certainly will in Bedrock. Like when I was filling that out down there, when I was carving it out, I was getting slime jump on my bones. I'm not sure what the distance rule is for Bedrock, but they will spawn quite close to you. Within a chunk, at least. So, probably 24 blocks, I would say, judging by how close they were spawning to me when I was digging it out. Okay, now we have to think how we want to do this. My thinking is, we'll put iron golem there at the edge of each one of the chunks. Cactus to kill them, flowing water to collect the stuff into one central thing, and then maybe use a bubble column to bring it up to the surface. Yeah, that seems like it would work. If you jump and land on a slime, do you bounce? I don't think so, no. Although, I do want to try that. Don't think I've ever tried that. Right, where's the big one at? Okay. Stay right where you are, big boy. Wait a second. Since when do regular beacons make the heartbeat sound of the underwater thingy? That's new. Can you guys hear that? Let me turn off the music. Are they supposed to do that? That came with 1.13. Oh, I guess I missed that. Weird. Right, where's that slime gone? What was it? You. Cool. Nope. You just get smacked. Let's just play a little chasey while I regen some hearts. Oop. Target practice. Damn, I'm good with the bow. So, there's another big one over there. There you go, Pooks. Proof positive. That feels like about 20-ish blocks away. Keeping these guys off my back while I build this thing is going to be the biggest issue I face today. Alright, let's see here. So this is... yeah, okay, if we put a little cave here for our iron golem bait. Should work alright. Yeah, let's go back like 3. Give him plenty of room. Sit him in there. I'll do 2 or 3 rows of You know what? We'll put a fence here to keep him in. Maybe go extra one wide. Get cactus. Yeah, something. Am I the one being bugged? The center is off center. It's not off center. I counted it up. Oh wait, no, here we go. It's odds. Yeah, I see what you mean. Is that what's bugging you? Let's go run odds. Happy now? Gravel. Smooth. That one actually needs to go. I was wondering why I was winding up with smooth stone, then I remembered. I'm actually using a silk touch here. Alrighty. Now, how do I want to kill these guys? Magma? If I use magma, I kind of have to use a little pickup mechanism using a minecart, and they're always a bit flaky, traveling across chunk borders. So I think we'll stick with the cactus idea. In which case, we're going to have to bring this out to odds. And we'll go cactus, 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 cactus. And have water flowing underneath it to a central point. That should be that block there. Thank you for the follow there, Mr. Piano Man. Sing me a song, You're the Piano Man. Is that Elton John? It was Elton John, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was Elton John. I'm just trolling. Because it was fucking Elton John. Who doesn't know that? That should be... Yeah, I'm not sure about if any slimes get stuck in the corner here, but I think if they bounce around enough, they'll eventually catch sight of the golem and come in. That was a Billy Joel, was it? Wow. I was totally wrong. Nobody gets me. Nobody ever gets me. Okie dokes. So, let's go get some sand, some water buckets, some cactus. I wish that Twitch at least give us a skip button, friends. I actually did see a skip button on an ad on Twitch yesterday. I don't know how common they are, but they do have the ability to do that now. Because I skipped an ad yesterday. It was, I think, a mid-roll ad though. It wasn't an ad that played at the beginning. It was an ad that they played when they went on break, which is something I don't even do. So they might be introducing that function broadly as a way to give advertisers more flexibility. mean, advertisers love being able to force you to watch the ad, but users sometimes has, especially when it's an obnoxious ad. Alright, some sand. Do I keep my cactus up here? Where's my... No, I don't. All of it's down at the cactus farm. Alright then. How's this going? Okay, well. Look at this monstrous thing. Look at it! It's ridiculous. You still have the Legion logo in your info. Where? I thought I took them all off. In my info where? Twitch TV/Bluntlantis. Rules, tip jar, stream schedule, YouTube. Nope. I don't see it. Pig? Pig. Get off my fucking chest. Get off the chest! I don't think he can. Let's give him a hint. Give me a little ping in these little piggy ankle. Oh. Nice high. Oh, up. Show me your little ankles. What are you doing? I warned him. I did warn him. Just wish you have more variety in ads. Hate seeing the same ad over and over again. Yeah. Agreed. I'm actually surprised they haven't introduced banner ads on Twitch, like YouTube does, the little lower third stuff. They're fairly innocuous, and YouTube's still using them, so they must be effective, at least partially. Otherwise they wouldn't bother selling them anymore. Squiddly, biddly, bodily. I'm not going to put the cactus on there yet, because obviously I need to get in and out. Oh, there's a thought. If I'm going to make flowing water being my catchy thing... Actually, you know what? Maybe not flowing water. Maybe just... Yeah, we could hopper them around. God. Let me think about it. Let me do the internals of the... Let's make a nice little house for the iron guys before we do anything else. Firstly, I guess we'll give them a ceiling light. And let's give them a little wooden house. Clicking an image in the banner. Oops, daisy. Thought I'd replaced all of those. I did actually have the Australian Legion team email me the other day. hadn't dealt with those guys before. I was dealing with, like, Legion Prime. But yeah, the Australian guys emailed me asking if I'd be interested in doing a thing. I said, yeah, maybe. Let's have a chat about it. So I'm waiting for Monday until they get back to their office, so chat about it. Let's see here. We'll get some oak. Probably not going to need 2 stacks. We'll give them a nice... I mean, I'm never going to see this, so I don't know. Make the floors out of stripped. Yeah, that's good enough for an iron golem. Also, I have a gate. I need more gates. Should do. What are you building a house for? I wasn't paying attention. Iron Golem. One of my favorite tricks with a slime farm is slimes are attracted to Iron Golems, so they want to kill them. So I can use Iron Golem as bait in a slime farm to make the slime mindlessly jump into a trap. Still second guessing the way I want to kill these guys, I don't know. If I make flowing water over magma, will that still kill them? It should, because... I want to try that. I might second guess my cactus idea here. Yeah, kind of like that. Or that. Nah, that one's better. Make a little... Damn, I still didn't get my axe. Make a little rustic. Funny thing is you already have enough slime for what you needed. Yeah, exactly. There's not going to be much more building in this world before we retire it. But you know, I said I was going to build a slime farm, so I'm building a slime farm. I'm the Eggman. I am the Walrus! Cuckoo Kajube. Shit. Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 stacks of slime already. It's ridiculous. It's just from trying to build this thing. That actually looks pretty good. Looks like a wooden floor, but you know, it's down here at the bottom of the world. Iron Golem stomping all over. It's got a little grotty, a little moldy. I like it. Maybe I'll leave the roof stone. Or maybe give me a little entrance, actually. A little archway thing. Just to set it off. Because why not? Not bad. Alright, beep. A little bit of fence work so the Iron Golem doesn't actually get attacked. Excuse me? Why can't I put a fence there? Really? Don't really need a gate up there anyway. Regular fence should work. Gates are acting weird. What the? I didn't make enough. Herpaderp. Why snow golems so useless? They're not useless. They're actually really good for gold farms using pigmen. Because just like iron golems bait slimes, snowmen can aggro pigmen. They'll pelt them with snowballs and they go rah, rah, and then they'll run towards the snowmen. You can make them fall into a trap. Or you can do it in the overworld. You build a portal up in the sky, put a snow golem there just to knock the pigmen off. And they fall to their deaths. That's how I did it in the Nintendo Switch world. Wasn't particularly efficient, but it worked. Oh, there we go. Oak. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nearly 5 stacks already, and I started out with like 3 slime balls. Don't remember having a snow golem in that world. Yeah, you couldn't really see them because they were really up high at the top of the overworld gold farm, but they're up there. They had a little house. Keep the rain off them so they didn't melt. So, no nasty mobs down there, but you can never be sure on Bedrock. It might just be that it's playing fast and loose with its weird spawn mechanic again. Alright, that should ensure none of the actual dangerous slimes can reach the golem. Cool. Alright, we need to do the archway for this one too. Like so. Boink, boink, boink. Plenty of light. Heaps of light. How are you spawning? You're not supposed to spawn here. You need dirt and grass and shit. Fucking Bedrock. God, I'm growing to hate it. At first it was just mildly frustrating. Now I think I genuinely hate Bedrock. It just never follows its own fucking rules. Not the prettiest thing I've ever built, but we'll never see it from up there anyway, so I guess we could see from that edge, maybe, if you squint. Yeah, it's just like, fuck you, I'll spawn where I want. Doop-a-doo. Yeah, so if we make water flow here, push it into a bubble column, push it up to the surface, collect it, Bob's your uncle. Never thought of that. Tried to use them as watchtower snipers to protect my village. Kept on getting killed by spider jockeys. Yeah. I mean, they're not the most useful thing in Minecraft, but they have one very specific use that I find very effective, and that's about it. Aside from looking goofy and fun. Got him. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I came back up here for... I don't remember. I came back up here for... I guess we can build the Iron Golem now. We've got a home for him, so let's get that out of the way. We need to degub something fierce before we do that. I got no rooms. Okay, now I have rooms. One, two, three. I guess I just need two, right? Yeah, I can always break it back down and just make some blocks. Why not? And pumpkins. I need to make these into jack-o'-lanterns first, don't I? Forgot that extra step these days. Zerp, zerp. Using that beacon in the way. Oh, the beacon can come down. The beacon was just there to help me dig it out. Just to give me some haste while I was digging out the big hole. That beacon is basically useless right now. Look at all these fucking animals spawning down here where they don't belong. Fortunately, slime and animals don't share the same mob cap, so that shouldn't interfere with the operation of the farm. Except for being generally annoying. Because they're not supposed to be spawning. Ding, 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 ding. Alright. Now I'm going to go away from this guy until he loses interest, and... Ah, there we go. Big guy went straight for the Iron Golem. And... I don't think he's hitting him. Shouldn't be able to. Iron Golem doesn't seem fast. Interesting. The golems on Java Edition will try and swipe at the slimes through the fences. Not this guy, though. What up, bro? Boop. So, cool. Proof of concept. My Iron Golem should be safe. And the little guys did finally take notice as well. You right there, big boy? Cool. Now, let's go get some magma blocks and some buckets of water and test out the killing power of magma under flowing water for slimes. Surprised that Minecraft still hasn't made a block that will repeat a certain amount of redstone ticks. Like you mean you activate it once and it goes tick, 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 tick 3 times or something? Alright, where am I hiding my magma blocks? In the lighting, perhaps? Sure am. A few of these. Take some of the polished stuff just for the kind of the bottom of the flowing water. No, wait. Yeah, well. Tick, 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 boom! Shake, 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 shake the room. What are the detection radiuses? I mean, they'll get there eventually, but it doesn't look like they're that interested right now. Might have to put another pair on the other side. We'll build it this way, see how we go. Like I said, doesn't need to be super efficient, just needs to work. Didn't mean to do that. What I want to do is this. Cheeky. The animal spawns down here are driving me crazy already. Wasn't bad enough for the longest time. There's a bug, which means slime didn't properly spawn. But now, basically any slime farm you build is going to fill up with friggin' pigs and cows and horses and shit. Grouchy. Text Spectre is my go-to. Text Spectre Nova. Yeah, mine too. Faithful 32 is always my go-to. ever since pretty much day one. It's you know, it's proper Minecraft. It looks like Minecraft should look, but it's just a bit crispier and cleaner, just a bit easier to look at. So boop, boop. All this slime killing, I'm already back up to level 25. How many did I burn away doing the enchant? I forget. What was it, level 20 when I did the enchant? I might actually need to make this 3 wide, won't I? For the big slimes. Otherwise, they might not get sizzly foot. Ow. What the? We're not even in a beach! Now Minecraft's just fucking with me is what it is. I'm just being fucked with right now. Okay, so that might be proof positive that passive spawns are totally bugged right now. Because not only should not this guy be able to spawn here on this material, but we're not even in the right biome for him to spawn. Oh, that means I have to kill a turtle now. I hate killing turtles. That's absurd. Fucking Bedrock. Oh, it wouldn't be so bad if it was just consistent. But unbelievably, it somehow manages to be buggier than Java. I don't know how it does it. Java's had some pretty wackadoo bugs in its time, but Bedrock just takes the cake for being dumb. Alright, so let's get the hell out of Dodge. And wait for some slimes to spawn. Founders of the colony can only keep peaceful mobs. Yeah, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Some sort of tamed illager beast. That'd be the way to do it, wouldn't it? What do they call them now? They're not called illager beasts anymore. They're called they gave them a new name in the recent snapshot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 3 wide. He's not quite getting down onto that, is he? Let's see if the little guy goes across. Oh, actually, we can bust that guy out from here. If I can shoot him. There we go. You too. Just looking for proof of concept. Oh, wow. Spawn's going nuts. They are not nearly as interested in 9 golems as the Java ones are. Here we go, here we go. Okay, so yeah, no, he's oh, wait. They do get hurt. Just got to get a little bit lucky where they bounce. So maybe we replace those fences with a block to make sure they don't catch the edge of that. Yeah, no, it definitely works. Just need to stop them catching on the edge of the thing. Okay. Making progress. We've got to make it wider and get rid of those fences at the bottom section. Ravager, that's him, Ravager. The Illager beast is now called the Ravager. Yeah, if there was a way to like tame that thing with a combination of like potions and golden apples, like how you cure a zombie or something, if you could tame that, and its only job was to kill passive mobs, you could make like a passive sheep and cow and pig farm. They just spawn and get wrecked. Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually. An all new kind of natural animal farm. Just use their natural predator to farm them up. Actually, we like that. I'm gonna go suggest that. I'm gonna go put that in their feedback forums or something. Okie doke. So, oh, you know what? Maybe we use scaffolding instead of the fence. I don't know whether scaffolding interferes with line of sight or anything like that, but that'll still make it look nice and open. But give us the gap we need. Because I didn't want to make it look like a little booth. That's why I used the fences. But that should do the trick. And I guess I should go refill the buckets too. Because I'm going to need at least 2 more buckets of wah-wah. Yeah, they're going for it. This should work quite well, actually. Excellent. I was concerned for a moment about these guys sticking to this wall, but they'll get there eventually. Slimes do like to jump around. Oh, the aim while moving. I'm a champion. Less good with the sword, apparently. Bloody hell. Suddenly a bit glad I didn't bother making this a multi-level slime farm. Oh, yep. Look, see? There's proof. Slime balls gathering already. Be real careful not to accidentally wallop the iron golem while I'm doing this. Gonna be real tough to fix that fence if he's angry at me. Okie dokes. I shouldn't be able to get it anyway. His head's in the way, so we can just knock these out nice and easy. Seaweed rolls remain as a reminder of total spawn, yeah. That was Larry the... Oh, no, it's gone. Did I pick it up? No, it despawned. It was Larry the Adventurous Turtle. Toby the Turtle Tourist. There you go, that's what we call him. Toby the Turtle Tourist. You know me and my alliteration. Spawns are so broken right now. That's ridiculous. Alright, now hopefully the slime won't be able to sort of get on top of these like this. We could do the whole thing, but I don't know whether mobs can see through these to see the angle. We'll leave it at that for now and see how we go. Oh, Moobot's getting on my back about taking a break. Alright, Moobot, just let me do this and then I'll take a break. Whoops, a daisy. And one bucket there. And one bucket there. And a steak in here. Okay. That, and we'll do a bubble column going up there to collect the stuff. We should be aces. But I am going to have to do this to make sure it flows in there. Groovy. And that, ow, 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 is why I bought this. Okay. Yeah, that should be sufficient. Ow. Just come on, just come on. Nom 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 nom. All right, let's go back up. Let some spawns happen. And I'll take my break. Alright, let's get somewhere safe while I let that happen. Chicken! Okie dokes. Alright. I'm going to take a break, refill my water bottle, have a stretch. I'll be right back in a minute or two. Feeling good about how we're doing today. Doing some good P word. BRBs!